Hello, hi, I was muted. Hi, welcome in. You'd think I'd have learned how to do this by now. How many years has it been? Don't answer that. Hello, welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone's having an absolutely fabulous day. Hi, Benji, Ignis, Isabel. I actually don't know whether those are new or old messages. Abigail, hi, Miss Jones, Sundog, Rebecca, Lucy, Moondream, hello. Makite, hi. Anthony, hello. I'm sorry you can't stay. Yana, hi. Pro streamer. Listen, I've been joking about being a pro streamer for years at this point. It's never gonna happen, unfortunately. That's okay. We will just live and be fine. I somehow hid my chat again. Anyway, what a wonderful, lovely day. A Wednesday, in fact, which feels odd. I wasn't here yesterday. I missed you all. I hope you had a good day. I'm gonna check the Scrooge shop. We're gonna look at the reset stuff, and then we have some things to check out. Things such as the clips from the developer updates. Update things. Oh my goodness, very exciting. Chop Suey, hello. Yes, I'm over on Twitch. Still waiting for an email about becoming an affiliate, but it'll happen eventually. Over under on the fence today. I'm still fenceless. That's just kind of a mandatory update nowadays. No fence. We'll see. I still also don't have the Wishblossom flower. That's what I'm waiting for the most, I think, from the Wishblossom Ranch shop. Kwaz, hello. Chloe, hi. Okay. What are our feelings about everything? Dreamlight Valley. How did everyone do on their Dream Snap? How was that? Also, let me know if there's too much of a glare off of my glasses or if it's too dark. The lighting situation is odd in here right now, but I can try to fix it. With the holidays, you missed doing 2 weeks of Dream Snaps. Oh no. I have been keeping up with them, luckily. I also did get 4,000 on this ranch Dream Snap that we just had, which was a surprise to me. It was fine. It was cute, but I wasn't expecting 4K. I'm very happy about it though, because we had another full premium shop this week. Nothing here. You got 900. I'm sorry to hear that. 4K, 2,500, amazing. Joanna, hello, welcome in. 1,500, nice. 4K, congrats, Jeannie. Barely squeaked out a 4K. Your rank was in the 14,000s. Wow. Listen, 4K Moonstones is 4K Moonstones. I don't pay attention to the rank very much. If I had to guess, I think I was somewhere in the 7,000s this week, but I don't remember. I looked at it this morning and I just said 4,000, I'll take it. 4K on all 3 accounts. Amazing. 2,500. Nice. Yeah, I'm concerned, let's say. Also surprised by something that's not in the premium shop this week. It makes me scared that we're not gonna get it, but we'll talk about that once we get to the premium shop. Karen, hello. Where's my fence? Star Path trailer? Oh. We haven't talked about it yet. We're going to. My brain read that as Star Wars trailer for a good 10 seconds. I was like, Star Wars trailer? Is there a new movie or show? Are we getting Star Wars in Dreamlight Valley? But Star Path, yes, I did see the trailer. I only watched it once though, and was overwhelmed. So we'll look at it together. Took a selfie with Snow White at the well when you unlocked her and got 600. Listen, I'll take it. Rank and Pixie, whatever, don't matter. Yeah. Actually, does it even talk about pixel stuff anymore? If you finish the track, which I did like a year and a half ago. I don't know. It's been a while. Hi, my little corner. Hello. Okay. Let me buy these seeds while I'm here. Do we think this is a glitch that these are only 10 per day, or do we think that's intentional? I'm not sure. I'll also pick these fruits before checking my last Scrooge shop. You watched it twice, still missed things. Yeah, I know some people already posted breakdowns about it as well. I didn't look at any of those. I might later off stream. We'll see. But I'm very excited by what I saw. I also saw an article I saw this in someone's video. I can't remember who it was. I saw an article. Oh. I'll deal with that later. That was talking about some of the quality of life things, which should be in a video tomorrow. And I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I'm
so glad you tried.
Kyrie, hello. You got 2,500 moonstones. Nice. Solid, solid. What is this?
Oh, greetings.
Any
neighbor.
ranch beam? Okay.
Woo, woohoo.
I'll take that. I do have that already. Okay. Anything else? Wishblossom flower, perchance? I don't think so. No. Ooh, I don't think I have these.
Turn up the sun.
Cute.
Oh,
I shall
greetings,
take
neighbor.
it. Hmm.
Bye-bye.
Okay. You can't get 4K on Dream Snaps. I wish I had advice for Dream Snaps. I don't. For Dream Snaps, I very much just like try to make something pretty. I don't have a specific strategy. I know some people do. I think probably Senpai has a whole Dream Snaps guide on his channel that I think I watched once and implemented nothing from, but I feel like he always does really, really well on Dream Snaps. So if you watched his things and implemented his tips, probably you would maybe see an improvement in your moonstones. But this is our premium shop this week. We have this Christmas town hall, which I was happy to see as a house style. I thought this was just going to be a furniture thing, because I feel like we've had a couple of those from Nightmare Before Christmas, but it looks cutesy. What's the Wishblossom flower? The one that's in the like the ones that are in the little caverns, the actual, they're like little magical plant flowers. Allegedly you can get one of those in Scrooge's shop. I haven't seen photo evidence of this, but multiple people have told me this. Christmas Town Hall, of course. We also have this ragdoll patchwork set of wings. Catherine, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, we have a member stream on Friday. I'm probably gonna do my Dream Snap. Probably my Dream Snap. But this matches, or it looks like it's meant to match, the couple of different Sally dresses that we have. Super cute. And then we have this Nightmare holiday bundle with a coffin sled. I was like, something? I don't know what it is. It's a sled with a coffin. An orange and black snake. Ew, that's animated. I hate that. Ew, ew, ew. And the man-eating wreath, of course. You didn't get anything from the premium shop except a honey wand. Fair enough, fair enough. Brandy, you can never check until you get home. Yes, I always try to look at it. So those are the new things that we have. These three things, all Nightmare Before Christmas associated items. We also have the Spotlight collection that has the candy cane set. This is kind of cute with the bed, the gingerbread chair, the window, and this. It's like just this piece. You can kind of line it up like a fence, but if I recall correctly, it doesn't line up very well, but maybe they adjusted it a little bit. Maybe I'll try to look at that if I remember. You saw and immediately purchased an Elphaba Squishmallow. Wait, don't get me started on Wicked, because I saw Wicked for Good again yesterday. Oh my goodness. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Christmas Town train. This does move around the train track set, which you can kind of see. It's odd that this is rotating and that's rotating the opposite direction, but it looks like that. The Nightmare Holiday bundle is so random. This one? Yeah, I mean, they're all things from the movie, I believe. Well, I know this is from the movie and this is from the movie. I don't remember seeing this specific getup, but I guess it's in it. Hot Cocoa Collective, hello. How are you doing today? A winter celebration bundle. This Christmas Town mini carousel that also rotates around, and the Christmas Town polar bear, which is cute. This Skeletomobile furniture item, lots of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. This Halloween Town bundle that I think was from the Haunted Holiday Star Path, but maybe I'm mistaken. I feel like I use this Haunted Tonics thing a lot. Then we have this Halloween Town duo with this surprise box, Jack in the Box moment. This haunting pedestal used to be really nice because it only took up one little tile, but now it takes up a lot more space, so it's harder to decorate with. And then the ghostly Zero Fox. Distinctly not actually Zero, just a fox that's a ghost dressed up as Zero. But if you saw him in the Halloween floating island and didn't have him, I guess it's fun to be able to pick him up if you want. Hi, Kitty. Hello, hello. You made sure to stock up on moonstones. Oh my goodness, I'm worried. I bought moonstones on my Switch, so I think I have actually like 13,000, maybe 7,000, maybe 13,000. I'm concerned. I wonder what the bundle is going to be like next week. We'll see. We have this Nightmare Castle that's on sale. This is a cutesy little villainous moment. I like that one. And this holiday exterior set that I think was from our first winter Star Path. That was the festive Star Path, or was this not from it? I think it was. Yeah. Because I was going to say we didn't have a premium shop back then, and I thought we got this our first winter with the sleigh. This hot cocoa stand is really, really cute. And the festive wreath host is also very cute. And if you're saying to yourself, wow, that's a lot of Christmas themed items in the premium shop, I wonder why that is. It's because, sorry, that's so pessimistic. Anyway, it's because we have Wonder in Christmas Town as our Dream Snap theme. A decor challenge. Capture the Yuletide chaos of Christmas Town. Decorate to bring cheer and holiday magic. Combine scary and merry in unexpected ways. You've been so busy you haven't played since the DLC came out. Understandable. Anyway, so that is that. I need to actually look at these premium shop items because even though I've purchased them, I haven't looked at them. Kimmy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Okay, thanks. Wait, what is that? Oh, I think that was our follow goal. I think it just automatically does 10 follower increments for goals, but we have 210 followers. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go over to our beautifully decorated Frosted Island. That was a joke. The way I sounded like every other YouTuber trying to slide in a sponsor. Wait, how do you mean? Oh, wait. One of my favorite things, this is very capitalist of me. One of my favorite things is fun transitions to sponsorships in YouTube videos. I don't have sponsorships. I've never had a sponsorship, but I really appreciate a well-placed or a well-integrated funny transition into a sponsor. I think that is very entertaining to watch. Christmas Town Town Hall, of course. Nadia, hello. You get to pick up your Wicked for Good, wait, poster tomorrow. A poster? I need a poster. Speaking of though, let me plop some other Christmassy things around here. Or, I mean, this is also, well, this was from the Christmas Town. This was from, anyway, we don't need to talk about that. I saw Wicked for Good yesterday for the second time, and let me say, I cried so much more than the first time I saw it. I enjoyed it so much more than the first time I saw it. I do still have plenty of thoughts, which I won't get into because I want to respect the people who haven't seen it yet and don't really want to hear things about it, but these were not from the premium shop this time. They're just also Christmassy if you wanted to see this with some other Christmassy houses. But yeah. I think it really benefits from a second watch. I do. I'm not saying to spend money to go see it again if you saw it once, but maybe if it comes to streaming or whatever and you were kind of like, then maybe watching it a second time, you might feel slightly differently. I liked it the first time, but I liked it more this time. Okay, we have that. We also have non-house furniture things that we got. This creepy snake. Creepy coffin. Oh, that can only go inside. That makes sense. What is it? Well, not what is the difference. That's silly. There is a difference, but that feels quite similar to something we got recently that was like a horseless hearse thing. Where is that? I feel like that was a Haunted Mansion thing. Haunted Mansion hearse. Okay. All right, all right, all right. If you wonder why there's Christmas stuff, get a load of what's over here. Of course, of course, of course. Do you hate ads in TV? Yes. Will you always click on and or watch sponsorships from your favorite YouTube people? Yes, listen. One of my favorites is Dylan is in Trouble and his second channel, Booga Booga. He always, like, you would think I would learn by now, but he always like integrates his ads as if it's like just a joke that he's making in the context of whatever he's talking about. Or like he does a lot of like Reddit video. This is all has nothing to do with Dreamlight Valley, but just let me finish the story. Just let me finish the story. Or he'll read a lot of like Reddit things and he'll make it seem like he's reading another Reddit post, but it's just a sponsorship he wrote, and it gets me every time. But yes, this is the same energy as this, just shabbier and more jagged. You started to learn As Long as You're Mine from Wicked yesterday. Oh, you might do a cover. That's fun. This is the house. Cutesy cutesy. Scarlet Shadows Valley. Thank you so much for the follow. You love Dylan? Him and Bombas are hilarious, but the audible plugs are so seamless. Yeah, I've been watching Dylan for years, since before he made Dylan Is in Trouble and he had Dylan Will Not Participate. That was just him doing like music reactions. Wow. The snake is creepy. Oh, I like that you can run over it though, because the footprint is kind of large because it has to cover the entire path that the snake takes. Wait, can you put stuff over this? Wait, you can. That's good to know. Okay, so this is the snake, right? It has this diagonal sort of footprint that's roughly the path that it takes in its little animation. And if you want to, you can throw stuff just inside of that as well. I mean, that's going to be too big, I think. But if you're wondering if it would be something you could decorate with, it's not too bad. What about describing you on stream, Kitty? Okay. I a little bit hate the snake because it's kind of creepy, especially its eyes, but I love what the snake means potentially for the game. Possibly more animated items like so in the future, which I can get behind. The house we talked about is cute. I do want to grab some of the other Christmas Town things to plop them and double check the fence. And then the other thing I needed to look at is just pop that on and grab A Nightmare Before Christmas. Can we please alphabetize these? Nightmare Before Christmas. Ah, yes, the wings with the dress. It matches. It also matches this, but I feel like something about this is giving like a little bit more vibrant than this. I feel like it was made specifically with these colors from this dress, not quite so much this one. It's got like different patterns and stuff, slightly. Those are the wings. And if you wanted to see what they look like when you're gliding with them. Oh, shabby kitty, stop. Can you move a rug under the snake? I will check. They flutter through my shoulders like so. I mean, that might just be because of the dress, but I don't think so. Can I put like a little tank on? Not let me be your wings. I feel like you're always making me want to watch Thumbelina, Kitty. Can we also talk about what was going on with Thumbelina? Because why did everybody want to marry her or marry her off to somebody? Okay. Furniture. We need more Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. I've had a day, y'all. If things seem particularly disconnected, they probably are. Existential, hello. Yeah, these like are fine, but I wish this was just a fence you could draw. Even if you purchased it through the premium shop, I wish you just drew it. Because especially if you try to, like, it doesn't line up on the corners. The best you can do is that, which is not very good. You could potentially, like, try to soften the blow by putting these in between, but... So just don't expect the fence to have a smooth transition all the time. Your town has a local cinema, so you went last week to ask for the poster. Oh, that's so smart. I should have done that. I don't have space for a poster in here. I actually have other posters I need to put up, but I don't have them. Can you actually see? No, I don't think you can see my 99 one right now. But yeah, that's some of the Christmas town stuff. We have more of it. I just didn't grab because I was too focused on the fence. This chair, yeah, I'll just grab out all this bundle stuff. We also have this little thing. This little thing. These are in the shop. All this stuff is in the shop. If you want Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, it's there. This is your week. Actually, pretty much all of this is in the shop now that I'm looking at it. That's in the shop. That's in the shop. Wait, just a clock tick. Okay. Yeah, all it is. You can have it. Wait, what are we talking about, Ignis? Who was... Oh, I was like, who's so pretty that everyone wants to marry her? Thumbelina, of course. We were talking about that. Yeah. I actually really do like the Christmas Town stuff. I think it's cute. I kind of wish we had more of it. Because I think it's quite fun, but it doesn't really go that well with the non-Nightmare Before Christmas stuff that we have. All right. The plan for today is to look at the premium shop stuff, which we are currently doing, almost checked off our to-do list. Then to look at the update clips from the developer update clips that were shared on social media about next week's update. And then probably to do some Wishblossom Ranch stuff. I do need to do that thing with Tinkerbell to make her actually a villager. And yeah, those kinds of things. That's the plan. Did that make me giggle from the movie? All the clock tick stuff. It was so, like, I'm all for having, you know, things that people say in world that are brought to a movie to make it feel more lived in. The clock tick was used to high heaven. Yes, it was. I'm going to... Oh, that is muted currently. I'm getting ready to pull up the Dreamlight Valley stuff. The social stuff. They overdid it a little bit. No, Courtney. Wait. Okay. Here we are. I am on Twitter, so I cannot be... Well, I can be, but please don't hold me responsible for anything crazy that might be here. I have no control over that. That is on Twitter. I say that every time because it scares me every time. Yeah, they overdid the clock tick. You want to know my thing? It wasn't the time. It wasn't the energy. It wasn't the emotion. But I was really hoping at the end, you know, like at the very beginning of Wicked, like the first line, Glinda's like, because there has been so much rumor and speculation, let me tell you the whole story. In the musical on stage, the line is, because there has been so much rumor and speculation, innuendo, outuendo. I really wanted the innuendo, outuendo, but we didn't get it. You loved Clock Tick, but the ending scene, she says, just a second. Wait, what? I didn't catch that. Not the continuity error. Joan, hello. Okay, back to this. Disney Dreamlight Valley, ready to cozy up for the holidays? Celebrate the season with the Winter Warmth Star Path, enchanting premium shop items, and join two festive events, Gift of Giving and brand new Winter Floating Festival. This is the second video, but it's the first one we're gonna look at. I think you're going to be able to see most of this. A little bit of it's cut off, but we're not going to pay attention to that. No, we are not. And, oh, wait, let me unmute you, Courtney, so that you can speak to us.
Update arriving on December 10th, let's take a look at what you can expect from the new Winter Warmth Star Path and magical events arriving to the valley.
That's probably really loud for you, I'm sorry.
Embrace the frosty season by keeping toasty in new winter fashions and bringing along the cozy holiday Baby Pegasus animal companion. Then ring in the holiday cheer by decorating your valley with some festive furnishings. Progressing through the Star Path will also allow you to unlock even more exclusive rewards, such as the cozy Winter Anna Dream Style and the Main Street Emporium house skin. Arriving to the premium shop this update in honor of the winter season is a new dream style for Elsa, the Icy Frozen Palace house skin, and a new luminous dream style for Eve. The Winter Ball update will also bring two events this season. From December 17th to December 31st, get into the holiday spirit by collecting and sharing gifts and building snowmen in the Return of the Gift of Giving event. Along with being able to complete previous year's achievements and receive their rewards, each day during this event will spawn a gift in the valley which can be collected to obtain new Touch of Magic crafting recipes. As always, keep an eye out and log in on December 25th for an extra surprise, which will be claimable until December 31st. That's not all. It looks like the Floating Festival has transformed, returning to the valley in an all-new winter event. Starting January 7th till January 28th, brave the cold and explore the floating island to participate in weekly puzzles such as hot chocolate making and trivia to complete the Winter Floating Festival. Solve the island's puzzles and you'll be able to unlock exclusive winter rewards. We're gonna talk about it. So get ready, the Winter Ball update releases on December 10th and we can't wait for you to experience it. Be sure to tune in tomorrow to discover all about our brand new community feature and major quality of life improvements this update has in store. See you in the valley.
Yes. Okay, I wanted to let her do her thing. But now we are going to do the stopping and the starting. Miss Ma'am, yes you were. No making friends stream style. I know we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so we have this I feel like this is giving an outfit. Yeah, I feel like it's giving a whole outfit, and unfortunately okay, we need to talk about it. No, I think those pants might be pants that we have, or they're very similar to pants that we have. I don't mind the high water of it all. I don't mind an ankle pant, okay? This, I'm a little concerned just because I really want this to be separate. The hat, the outfit, the gloves being attached to the dress, or not dress, like jacket dress, I would be fine with, but I feel like it's gonna be a situation where the hat and the coat and these pants are attached, because we saw these pants under this outfit. Well, no, these pants are, I don't think these pants are these pants, because these pants have a little bloop, 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 bloop. These pants have a little bloop. You know what I mean? Bloop, bloop. We've seen these pants under this jacket before, so now I'm getting worried that they might be attached. That's the worst case scenario for me. Kitty, I don't mind a high water. I really don't. There's something kind of chic. There's something kind of chic about it. You think Courtney was teasing that Dream Teams for Tomorrow's Teaser? Yeah. Dream Teams and other quality of life stuff. Yes. Latanya, hello. It's just a blazer with pants we already have. Maybe, but the turtleneck here, like we have a black turtleneck, but I feel like it doesn't look like this. but maybe it does. I don't wear it that much. Worried about the outfit. This? What is this? Do we see this later? It's looking like a little gazebo thing, but it looks like we have a small one and a long one. Unless the perspective is just very odd. 1, 2, 3. No, I think it's the same size. It's like a little pavilion. This chair is kind of cute, but someone who's better at color theory and design than I am, tell me how we feel about the orange. The scarves strewn across are very fun, but I don't know how I feel about the orange underneath it. The orange clashes. I feel like the orange is maybe like, I could see it being like a little bit of an orangey, like tan color, like old 90s sofa vibe, right? But this is straight up orange, and I'm not like, it feels like it's a Lion King collection chair with Christmas scarves on top of it. I don't think I like it very much. This is not going to be all negative. I love this coat. I'm just really hoping that the pants are not underneath it. I love the scarves. I just don't love the orange. It's giving orange leather winter lodge. Here's the thing. If it was, I wouldn't mind it. I've not seen like leather winter lodge in this orange. It's usually like an orangey brown, which is very different than orange to me. There's a blank one behind Courtney. Yeah, well, this actually looks like, okay, and I think we see this somewhere else too, possibly. If not, it's something very similar. This looks like an armchair sort of thing. This looks like it's more of a like sofa length. And it's orange up here, but the scarves are across the seat portion, not the back. Like there's at least a red scarf. I think this is a green one right here, but I'm not sure. It's like a sofa bench, yeah. Cream would have been really cute. The husky, maybe Balto, puppy is everything. Is Balto Disney? I have to say I was never a Balto stan as a child, so I don't know. I don't know if I've even seen it at all. This little guy is so cute. Oh my God. The more I look at it, the cuter it gets. Balto's not Disney. Okay, I didn't think so, but I wasn't sure. The more I look at it, the cuter it gets. The little hair. It's like a mane, but it's so cute. But the little dance, that's not new, but the wings being little like angel-y wings, little cherub wings. We got the bow with the little jingle bell, the boots with the fur, the little cloak with the hood with the, oh my gosh, stop. I love this guy. This guy is my new best friend. Meant to be wood and not so much orange fabric. It looks like here it might be wood, but why is it straight up orange? You know? And here it almost looks like that's like purpley. No, but here it looks brown. This is like a deep, almost like burgundy-ish wood that I think is also here. It's just the lighting there that makes it look purple. Way cuter than the Festive Fox, yes. And way, way cuter from that snow man raccoon. Cherry wood, I guess. Maybe. It reminds me of Purple Heart that I mostly have seen in like Wormwood tabletop accessories. Like a dark cherry, purple hearty. Yeah. Anyway. What's the line between the pads? Wait, this? I think the line between these pads is just ice in the Frosted Heights biome. Like there are some parts that are more ice and some parts that are more snow. I think that's just over the ice area, but I could be wrong. But that's what it looks like to me. Like this looks kind of like snow and this looks like ice. Thank heavens we will get the critter during Christmas and not before. Yes. Oh, the gingerbread bunny. I forgot about that. The fact that we're getting dream styles for not the core Mickey Mouse and Friends. Yes, we can see it back here, but we're going to get a closer look at it later. These lampposts, stunning. Love them, love them, love them. this like fire pit moment with the eye. Oh, cute. Really cute. With the bows. Oh, I love bows. I don't know what this is back here. I'm gonna let it play. Maybe we can see. What is this? Rewind. Enhance. What is this? I can't enhance. That was just a joke. Hi Sarah. Hello, hello. It's like lights. It looks very close to this. This looks like Remy's house, right? It looks very close to that. Almost like it's on it, but I feel like it couldn't be on it. What do we think this is? Stage with a stool? Maybe, no, I don't know, because this looks like the cage, like the window cage. This looks so close to that. I don't know what that is. I can't enhance. I need to find another guy in the chair. I know, I'm sorry. Are those building kits? Wait, this? I don't think this is, but I do think we see building kits later. Are we breaking this down? We are. Mostly we're just rewinding. Well, I guess that's breaking down. Anyway. We're looking at things very, oh, this guy, I love him. I love him so much. I'm sorry. Yeah, we get more views of these like benches. I do think they're meant to be wood. And then this, oh no, you're moving too fast. This truck. Okay. Now, this does look like a reskin, but this is the kind of reskin that feels different enough that you might not even notice, and I don't mind it. Like, I think this is just the produce truck from the Lilo and Stitch Dream bundle that came with the house, right? The truck is like a grayish blue, I think, and then it has the part that opens that has the produce inside. But they took it and they changed it enough that I feel like it doesn't look like we're just getting the same item with like a little coat of paint on it. I love the red truck. I love that they turned it into like a hot cocoa stand with the gingerbread cookies and the little candy canes and the little like paper cups that are so nostalgic from little like street fairs or something. I love that. I love that so much. You guessed the hot cocoa truck. Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be. Wait, it looks less Kraft mac and cheese orange for what? Wait, what? I don't know what we're saying here. Then we saw, it's fine. We're going to see them literally right here. Yeah, this is that bench again from a different angle, a better angle in my opinion, with the scarf strewn all the way across that. Oh, you know what? I'm really sorry to everyone that is going to be affected by me saying this, but the energy of this bench is the energy of people at parades who like save their spot in a public place. So they like lay something across it to be like, we're sitting here, don't sit here, even though we're not here right now. Or like people who do, or people who will put like a lawn chair in a public parking space to be like, don't park here. This is my house. This is my parking spot, even though it's public street parking. Yeah. I don't like that kind of thing. At the very least, leave someone on the bench. Like you can spread the scarf across if somebody's also sitting there, like saving the spot. But if you and everyone you know is planning on sitting, this is such a rant. If you and everyone you know is planning on sitting someplace, but you couldn't even have one person reserve it for you. My goodness. Yes, this is a building from Main Street, I believe, at the Disney World Magic Kingdom. In the same stretch as like, I mean, it's Main Street when you're walking towards the castle. I think this is a building from there. I think it's like a confectionery building. Calling out your family, going early to the parade place to park your car so you can put your lawn chairs there. Well, I mean, if you, okay, you gotta have one person there reserving the spot. Yeah, it's like the Emporium, maybe. This might actually look really good in Mythopia. Ooh, I wonder how this would look with Charlotte's house. It's more of an orangey yellow, but I feel like that color with all of the like fancy pillars, and I don't know what you call this. It's like, I should know this from watching so many Sims builders. I don't know. The stuff. The stuff. I also love a diagonal building. That's cute. Fretwork, that's not the word I'm thinking of, but you could be very right. This Anna dream style is cute. I will say it a little bit is giving, I will have to see it in the game to figure out if it's actually true or not, but it's kind of giving what the winter style for Belle, and I think the one for Ariel was kind of giving, where it's like something about it just feels a little flat. I mean, granted, this is like 3 pixels. It says it's 1080p. I don't believe it. But it doesn't look like there's actually that much texture on the fabric, so to speak, you know? But I do love the style of it. It's cute. And the little boots. Wait, spin again. Yeah, like the boots. She's got like some cute stockings or like socks or something under there. Adding the building to an upscale shopping build, yes, would look amazing for sure. It's gonna look good in like the plaza potentially. Yeah, I like buildings like this that are more kind of like shopping center, like commercial kind of buildings. You have a feeling a Moonstone bundle is in your future? Oh my gosh. You think the blue washes are out? Maybe. I don't know. I think they are from the Frozen short film. Because I have seen this outfit before. I don't think it's from Frozen 2. I think it's from the short. And the purple one on Elsa that we'll see later, I do think it is. You get that it's a winter star path, but justice for Tiana. You know what? In the spring, maybe. In the spring, maybe. But yeah, it's a cute dress. I like this. And then this one, okay, so we are getting a matching look to Anna, her Frozen 1 fit. Who is this dog? Do we know this dog? I feel bad. I don't think I know this dog. The purple on Elsa is cute. We're finally getting Elsa's Depression Palace, so rejoice, I guess. But it's for us, I think. So we can't force Elsa into it. Yes. And yes, this looks like a build kit to me, right? Unless it's just this corner piece, like a corner building for some reason. It's almost like, or it could be, well, I guess that would still sort of be a build kit, but it kind of reminds me of the walls kits that we have, like the Encanto one and the like Mulan walled garden one, just like a little thicker and fancier. So it kind of feels somewhere between a build kit and those like walls kits to me. Who's Togo? You feel like the dog is just a random animal like the witchy kitty? I guess. A little random husky. Tiana does have a dream style, but the dream style is all, well, let me not say that. Okay, you know how potentially controversially, but just my opinion as one person, is that when they were like, hey, happy Black History Month, we're hanging out with Tiana, it would have been better if they did nothing, because that was kind of like, dude, I'm sorry, what? It's almost like that with the dream style. Like, it almost would have been better if they did nothing, if they were gonna give us her waitress outfit when the ball gown is right there. The blue sparkly dress is right there. Why are you giving us her work dress? Anyway, rant over for now. Togo is a dog that ran 90% of the Iditarod route. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I gotta do research into Togo, I guess. Lily Red Fire, thank you so much for the follow. She is pretty in the color. Tiana looks good in everything. Like, it's cute, but it's like, compared to what we have for the other princesses, it's just kind of boring. And she has so many options to choose from. It's not like, I'm trying to think. A lot of the Disney princesses actually kind of rock the same outfit throughout pretty much their entire movie. Like, Tiana has so many built into the movie. It just felt like, why was that the one that you picked? I guess rant not over. Jessica, hello. Not justice for Togo. Anyway, I didn't realize I was starting something. Oh, this is cute. Cute. Eve in the outfit with the lights. I've been talking about this for years at this point. I do think it would have made sense in a Star Path. I think she's talking about premium shop stuff here. So you'll have to fork over some coins for Eve, but it's still cute. What else are we getting into? Oh yes, the event, of course. The Gift of Giving is the event with the wrapping paper. I think that's coming back. Oh, Eve is DLC, so it can't be Star Path. You're so right. Good point. I forgot about that. You can unlock Touch of Magic items with daily presents that are also showing up. So that's a new addition to the Gift of Giving event that we haven't had before. It's cute, but I don't use Touch of Magic stuff very much because you can't use it in Dream Snaps. And then on the 25th, there's always this tree with les presents that shows up. And that's coming back this year as well. And it looks like we're getting this looks like a crafting table to me. Does it look like a crafting table to us? I think I like that. You don't get why they go all in on Touch of Magic considering how limiting it is to use. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Partially also because the Touch of Magic actual interface hasn't been updated pretty much since it was added to the game. Like, at least for clothing, the way that Touch of Magic clothing actually works hasn't had an update. They added Touch of Magic furniture, but since adding that, I don't think they've even changed anything about how it works. And Touch of Magic clothing, I feel like, is very glitchy. And I kind of wish they would focus on fixing the actual Touch of Magic feature instead of just adding things that you can do Touch of Magic on. That's what I would prefer, because I feel like I would use it a lot more if it wasn't as frustrating to use. Also, if they found a way to allow it into Dream Snaps, which they might do eventually, because now they've been adding the ability to use motifs on pictures, so maybe that's coming down the line, but... Oh yeah, more color swatches too. You think a DLC Star Path might be fun? I don't know how they would do that. I don't know how they would. Diamond Tony, you agree Touch of Magic definitely needs some upgrades or updates. I agree. But we're getting, yeah, this festive floating island now. I want to see if there's anything new here, because there were some new things in the like the spooky one, but so far I'm just seeing, oh, I think it's so funny of that. It's so funny of them that they use this Wishblossom Ranch tree. I don't know why. That gives me a little giggle. We got some items from Star Pass. We have the, is this that? No, that's the purple cottage. It almost looked like the potion house for a little bit. But what is this? I think that's the, oh, that's this that we already have as well. I'm not really seeing anything new here, but it is dark. And I'm also not the most observant. What is this down here? Oh no, that's one of the straw goat things. Mm. Yeah, not seeing anything new on the island at a kind of first glance, but this is cute. Now this, I also fear might be one outfit with the fit. Something about this is giving me American Girl. Does that make sense? Like the American Girl dolls. It's giving almost like a Kit Kittredge, you know? But I have a feeling that maybe the hat, this coat moment, the leggings, and the shoes might all be one piece. I don't mind because I feel like it goes very well together, but I still would prefer for it to be separate. It gives Anastasia to you. I can see that too. I can. It's very cute. I like it. Love all the fur moments. Me too. I think it's cute. Okay, and then tomorrow we're getting stuff for quality of life. I'm gonna just move back to the game screen real quick while I pull up the other video. We've been here 10 years and we went through one video, but that's okay. The other one is the actual character introduction one. Let me unmute. Wait. Unmute you. Okay. And then same thing. Don't judge me too harshly. If Twitter is acting a fool, I can't do anything about that. Something enchanting is happening in the valley. Break the protective pumpkin spell and join Cinderella for a magical winter ball arriving December 10th. This actually reminds me of something that I saw in here that I thought was very funny. It's the beige lights. She's standing under a new colorway of that item. I don't know what the beige lights were. You've read things about quality of life coming. You can't wait. Yeah, I'll talk about that after we look at this in case people want to just mute me for that part if they want to wait until tomorrow when the video actually comes out. But there have been some, I would not call them leaks because the information was sent officially to like media outlets to share, but it hasn't been officially shared on Dreamlight Valley's socials yet. So, thought I said protective bumpkin. Well, yes. Okay. This though, this is so cute to me. This outfit, the shoes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this outfit is so cute to me. And it kind of reminds me of the movie Jingle Jangle, which I feel like is incredibly underrated. And if you haven't seen it, you should go watch Jingle Jangle. Also, Cinderella looks very cute.
Hey Valley Villagers, our next update is just around the
out.
corner, bringing with it tons of new content and a highly anticipated character. So get excited as we invite you to the Winter Ball. Wait a second, this glass shoe looks familiar. It belongs to Cinderella. With the help of the fairy godmother,
The
break this
outfit!
protective pumpkin enchantment to bring Cinderella to the valley. Once freed, you'll be able to help her explore a new hobby, befriend curious
what's Girl
critters,
Kitty?
and plan a valley-wide friendship ball. You'll even be able to decorate and tour Cinderella's very own magical castle.
Yes.
Continue progressing through her friendship quest to unlock her wonderful friendship rewards, such as Cinderella's iconic homespun gown. We can't wait for you to experience all the magic arriving in the Winter Ball update when it releases on December 10th. Be sure to check back tomorrow for more sneak peeks. See you in the valley.
Yes, this one had less going on, but I'm still wow. Okay. The glass slipper, cute. Let me, boop. We better be able to keep the shoes. The red ones, I feel like we will be able to. Now this though, what in the Hobby Lobby? What is this? Oh, the slipper. Like to wear the glass slippers or to have just as decor? You don't care about the red ones? Wow. Something about this is very funny to me. We already talked about my love for this outfit. I think it's so cute. So cute. We work with fairy godmother. Cinderella looks yassified, and I personally support that decision. This coat. Now, this coat is making me a little nervous because what is this? Anyway, not with the band. Hot glue and rhinestones. Yes, it looks like the chunky gems you get from like, I don't know, like the 50 cent bin at a little craft store. There's nothing wrong with it, but why did we do that to our pumpkin? You wonder what Cinderella's other dream style is going to be? Wait, did it say Cinderella was getting a dream style? Did I just miss that? Oh, yes. In the Moonstone, yes, there's going to be a bundle in the premium shop. Kind of, I'm assuming, with the other bundles that's going to bring a dream style for Cinderella and Fairy Godmother. That's true. I don't remember if they said that specifically in here. I am going to be honest. I was kind of zoning a little bit, but I do remember reading that. But this coat is making me nervous because it was also on some art when they were announcing the Winter Ball update in the showcase. And if this is what we're getting, this can't, no. Probably the level 10 reward for Cinderella is going to be the pink dress. So where is this coat coming from? Because it doesn't seem like it's coming from the star path. Anyway, I don't mind it, but also confirmed this is Cinderella's house. I thought it was going to be when I saw it. Something about it made me say, yeah, that's going to be Cinderella's house. The color scheme is weird, though. Like, it's pretty for a house, but I feel like the color scheme doesn't make a lot of sense for Cinderella. Like, a sort of icy teal and a light fuchsia-y kind of color feels a little odd. It feels like an icy version, like a winter version of a like an amusement park winter version of a castle. It doesn't feel like Cinderella's actual castle to me. It's pretty, so I'm not mad at it. I would rather have something that I think is going to look cute in builds, even if it feels a little off theme for me, but I don't know. Santana, hello. No, Cinderella's not here yet. She's coming next week on Wednesday in the update, but we're in the midst of different clips of the developer update dropping that are kind of showing us what we're going to be getting. Yeah, it looks kind of like a kid's toy. It does. I don't hate that. Yeah, I was expecting it to be like a more white silvery kind of moment. Feels like it'll only work in the Frosted Heights. Yeah. Where else do I think it could work? Okay, hear me out. Maybe. Well, let me say the less ridiculous of the maybe Ever After. It might work in Ever After if you have Storybook Vale. Part of me feels like someone could make it work in the Glade. That's the hot take that I have. I feel like maybe the Glade, but it's also one of those things that I would probably, I'd have to look at it to confirm, but I might pop it in there and be like, But my brain is thinking, and my brain is thinking I could make it work. But then, yeah, the inside, okay. Everyone except for Belle is getting the royal treatment. This looks cute. Why does it look like the ceilings are vaulted? Like dome ceilings. That's really cute. I mean, the house is cute, but it's a little bit of an odd experience seeing it because we've had pretty much all of this furniture in the game pretty much since we got the game. This is so cute. I love this. I love that it's sparkly. This is very interesting to me. We're gonna have this, it seems like, as a furniture piece. The birds hovering with the ribbon. Very interesting. What do they mean by decorate and tour her house? Well, I think they mean like decorate it in the map and tour it, like look at the inside. I don't think they mean that you can decorate the interior of it. I feel like that's something they would release, like they would share in a quality of life section, because I feel like that would be a big deal. Like, hey, you can now decorate the interior of villagers' houses. But I like this. I think it's cute. I wonder if you'll be able to use it inside though, because something about it feels like it would make more sense inside. Like this outdoor sewing space feels a little odd to me. And I kind of feel like this is not something you're going to be able to use inside, but maybe I'll be wrong. This chair is super cute. I like this. Aladdin and Jasmine have vaulted ceilings. Really? I don't remember that inside their house. The birds hovering is kind of giving Palia premium store outfits. I haven't played Palia in so long. But I can sort of see what you mean by that. Yeah, I love this dress though. Wait, Kitty, you might be in luck. I don't know that you, oh, you can't see this in my screen. Oh no, okay, wait. Because she's wearing shoes that I think might be glass slippers. Give me a moment to see if I can find a different scene that's gonna show this without, oh wait, I think I can just move to full screen for now. Oh, that's not right. I'm so sorry. I have like 10 different scenes in OBS for sharing my screen and none of them are right for this. Okay, here is full screen. Unfortunately, it's behind this bar here, but if I rewind it and let it play, the shoes that she's wearing, I think are meant to be glass slippers. Do you see that? Do you see that? They're like sparkly. I can't tell how much you can actually see through them, but I think that's what they're meant to be. See? They do have a strap around the ankle, which is a little interesting. But I do think it's cute. Quality of life stuff, trailer tomorrow. Yes, correct. Okay. And that is that. Is there anything else? Oh, and then I guess we can talk about, where's my game thing? We can talk about a couple of the quality of life things that we know. Now, this is not leaked information. This is information that Gameloft gave to different sources to like be able to publish. But it's not been shared officially on Gameloft's pages yet. So if you don't want to hear, now is your chance to, I don't know, mute me or something. I'll give like a thumbs up when I stop talking about it. What's in the shop? I'll show it again in a second. We did get a new video today. Yeah, we looked at it. It's got like the Star Path stuff and some premium shop stuff. But what we know so far for quality of life. Drum roll. Okay. We're getting a search bar in Scrooge's shop. What? Finally, and some better filters, I think. I know. It's about dang time, if I do say so myself. That's amazing. Very excited about that. That I think is like the biggest thing that I'm like, wow. Amazing. We're also getting the ability to summon villagers, I think specifically for selfies, which is fine, I guess, but not what I was hoping when they initially shared that we were going to be able to like toggle villagers for photos. That being said, I'm hoping that when you select them for selfies, they'll at least stay there. So like when you exit photo mode, maybe you can trap them easier. But it's still not what I wanted. My dream, now listen, I've been saying this for years, Gameloft, you are allowed to steal this idea. You don't even have to credit me or anything. But again, I'm full of great ideas. If you want to work with me, I'm a font of inspiration, if you will. What was the thing? I was just talking myself up. Oh, the thing that I was really hoping for is for us to have a furniture item that's like a functional furniture item that's a little X. You just put the little X on the ground, and then either in regular play mode or in photo mode, you select the X and you select a villager to stand on that X, and they stand there until you dismiss them. That way you have the power of choosing which villager shows up where, so when you use it, you can like grab them. I feel like this would be possible. I feel like this to me doesn't feel that different from when you go to like Goofy's stall and Goofy walks up. Like you do the trigger and the character appears. I feel like as someone who doesn't know anything about game design, it's not that different of a mechanic. You know what I mean? A spot marker, exactly, yes. And that's why I feel like it would be like an X or something, because they have stuff like that in The Sims for a couple of the different careers where it's just like, it can even be invisible, or it's like maybe once you select the villager, the X disappears, but the villager just stands there. Or like the X just disappears in photo mode, like you toggle it off in photo mode, like you toggle off any other thing in photo mode. I feel like that would be very usable for players. And I feel like it probably would not be that difficult to implement. You feel like if they did that, it would be premium store exclusive? You know what though? I feel like people would pay for it. I don't think people should have to. I feel like that's the kind of thing that you should just add as a quality of life thing. But I feel like people would be willing to pay moonstones for it. Especially because it's kind of like reinvesting in, well, I don't know. It, to me, kind of seems like reinvesting into like a business or something. Like if you make money as a business and then you spend the money on supplies to better your business, it's kind of in my mind the same thing with dream snaps. You make moonstones from your dream snaps and then you reinvest the moonstones into that's going to help you do better dream snaps. You know, it's kind of that to me. I would do it. I think a lot of people would do it. Game Loft. I gave you that one for free. Every time you see the sign, you get sad. I'm so sorry. Luckily for you, I think I am doing a fairy core storage island, so you won't have to see these signs. But I could do an alpine storage island just so I had an excuse to use these signs. I haven't quite decided yet. What I have decided is that we need to make a new custom horse. Oh, I need to show the shop first. I said that I would. Oh, also thumbs up. I've been done talking about the quality of life stuff for a while. I'm so sorry. Anyway, the shop this week, Christmas Town Hall. This is a house skin. So you can go inside, you can decorate it, you can put it, you can make it your main house, any of the things. Ragdoll patchwork wings that match the Sally dresses. So cute, so cute. Nightmare holiday bundle, this creepy coffin sled, this snake that I simultaneously love and hate, and this wreath that I didn't actually look at on a wall, but I have to anticipate. It's a wreath. If there's something special about it, please let me know. And then we have a whole slew of Nightmare Before Christmas things in this Spotlight collection that are here. And then the limited deals are this holiday exterior set, which I think is really cute if you like festive, Christmassy type things, and the Nightmare Castle, which I just think is a fun house in general. You heard the snake was rather larger. The snake is this size, which is about what I was expecting, but that's because I know the movie. It kind of makes sense that the snake would be kind of big, but you can put things on the inside of it. So the footprint's not like too bad. Not yikes. Yeah, so you can have them slithering around. You can put a bunch of presents on the inside to keep the villagers from stealing them. Wait, what did I say I was gonna do? Oh, I need to make another custom horse because I'm wearing this outfit And unfortunately, Kitty, unless you want a massive makeover, I'm not going to put you in the Arendelle horse gear. Yeah, that's a snake. It's in the premium shop. It's not that you're not good enough. It's that I want you to live your extra life in this beautiful floral like festival where you're going to Horsecella. Okay, the stable is just waiting for a horse to fill it. Adopt a new horse. Yes. The thing is, I don't actually know what I want this horse to look like. So for now, you're gonna look just like this until I put the stuff on you and then fix everything. You want to be the fairy? I mean, you can once I get the wings. I don't have them yet. Regal bridle. I think that's it. No, it's... I think that's it. Meanwhile, Arendellian bridle right in front of my face. Arendellian saddle. The saddle blanket. Oh, it's so fancy. The horse path. Gallop effect. Fairy dust. Why not? Feels good. Feels good. And then, let's change everything. Well, no, let me... Oh, what do we name this horse? Our fancy frozen horse. There's a frozen horse pun somewhere. I just don't know what it is right now. For now, we're naming you... Placeholder. A perfect name to hold the place. Okay. Right over this way so I can see you better, so I can change everything about you. Where did the fairy dust trail come from? Did you miss it in a chest? I'm pretty sure it came in a chest. Customize. Knock is the horse in Frozen 2. That's true. That's like a water boy. Okay. Do I want you? What's the fanciest? This is kind of fancy. Stars, Dalmatian hearts. Maybe we'll go with this. Name it Bing Bong is somewhat diabolical. Wait, I don't even know what color this... Oh. I see now. I feel like... Not like a light colored horse. I don't know anything about actual horses. What color is this even changing? Oh, the nose. I don't know what horses are meant to look like. I don't like the way these colors look on the horse. Like maybe if I fix your mane first, it'll fix everything else. Just change everything about you. And then you will be popular. Or something. Did we look at this hair? Did we laugh about this enough? Snowstorm, snowy for short, of course. Nina, hello, hello. Oh, also good night. Thank you for liking the stream. Yeah, thank you everybody on the YouTube end for liking the stream. This hair is so much. I think it's so funny. I feel like we go with this moment. This is... Listen, one thing about me, customizing things is never gonna be my favorite pastime. Well, customizing non-people things. Oops. customizing like animals and such. Like, I don't know if anybody has played like with animals in The Sims or anything. I don't enjoy customizing those. I find it like I just kind of shuffle until I find something that I feel like is cute and I go with that. I don't like getting into the nitty-gritty. It's not my calling. Bobtail. Why, sure. Making the same face. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the horse. The hair is giving Barbie's horse from Life in the Dream House. Oh my goodness. I unfortunately recently started playing a Barbie mobile game that I'm not gonna name drop because I'm not getting paid with it. Wow. What? Who am I? Not saying the name of things because they're not paying me. When has that ever held me back before? But it's kind of fun and has been taking up a lot of my time. I've become less and less good at like focusing on things that don't bring me a lot of joy the older I get. Can I like zoom in? Oh. And so therefore I've become much more of a multitasker. Wait, what is this? And a lot of my multitasking includes playing games on my phone or my tablet while I watch TV. I'm not really feeling the TV thing. Why do I have silver hooves? Hi, Zara. I'm pretty good. How are you? Like, what is this changing? I don't really know what this is meant to be changing, but I'll make it that. Now that's a fancy horse. Look! Okay. It took us some time, but we got there in the end. Good old placeholder. Okay. Save. Now, what I actually need to do is, well, I do need to talk to Snow White, but before I do that, I am going to gallop my way over to Pixie Acres because I need to start getting resources to craft more of the building kit things. Kyrie, it is that one. I don't know what it is about it that's very satisfying, but it is. There's a story that I'm sure is incredibly compelling. Unlike Dreamlight Valley, whenever any of the dialogue comes up, I boop, 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 right past it. Both of us are looking good. Thank you. Yes, I wanted a horse that looked something. My horse looks like it has a high and tight. I don't know how I feel about that. It's giving basic training a little bit, but I can fix that. Did I finish the main story? I did. I got to the credits at least, which I think counts. Kitty, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. My horse looks like 2 days past 18. He was waiting for the bus in his army greens. The blanket covering the backside is odd a little bit. Anyway. Right. To the other vacuums. Alright. I feel like, as many of you warned me, it's mostly the little yellow flowers that I'm having a hard time finding. That's why I am looking forward to Dream Teams. I mean, I suppose I could do multiplayer, but something about Dream Teams feels more controlled. It feels less like I'm gonna have my game banned. Zara, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Love the community. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. Okay, we are almost done. I suppose I could also jump over these. What is Dream Teams? Oh, Dream Teams is a new feature coming to the game. There's going to be a video tomorrow that I'm sure will go into more detail. But it's essentially like if you play Palia or like MMOs, it's kind of giving like guilds, you know, where you have other players that you all are in kind of like a team together. I think for Dream Teams, you can have 8 total players, although I'm not 100% sure. And you're able to request resources and then fill each other's requests. It seems like there's also going to be photo sharing, so it's going to be like a little mini Instagram for your club. Based on the showcase, it seems like you can be kind of all up in each other's business, because I think it also keeps a log of like when you level up certain villagers and different things like that. But it's going to be within the game, so how we have these kind of options up here, I'm pretty sure they're adding a tab up on this line that's Dream Teams. So you'll be able to, yeah, do all your Dream Team stuff within the game. The area kills you. It's too much like the trial area in Storybook Vale. Wait, which one? You had a temporary glitch last night where your character didn't ride side saddle while wearing a dress. Oh my goodness. Do you have video evidence of this? You wonder, can we be a part of multiple Dream Teams? I feel like probably not. Yeah, I got the sense that you can only be a part of one, which is unfortunate, but maybe they'll change that eventually. But also, it could be I just got the wrong impression and you can be. Is this the new Dream Snap outfit or decor? Wait. Oh, the new Dream Snap is a decor challenge. It's like a Christmas town. A Christmas town decor challenge, which is why we have so much Christmassy stuff in the shop right now. Oh, the part where Tigger's face is on the ground. Fair enough. I don't mind that though, to be honest. In fact, I mind that a lot less than I mind the fact that we have the area that is pretty much just Fiery Plains 2.0. The more I think about that one, the more upset it makes me. Not because it's not cute, just because I feel like we're too early in the game's lifespan to be blatantly rinsing and repeating, you know, in paid content. Right? It's one of those things that makes me go, what are we doing? What does this mean for the future? Like, it might be nothing, but my ears are perked. Okay, I need to find Snow White. I need to get Tinkerbell as a villager so I can actually see her friendship rewards. That's a goal. I also need to make that. I don't know. I'm not sure on Friday for our member stream if we're going to be making a dream snap or if I want to work on my storage island. I think it might depend on if I do any resource gathering before then, because I need more stuff for crafting.
Thank you for coming to visit me.
Kiana is getting justice on four-sided dive tonight for Mighty 9. I did know that Anika Nani Rose is in the Mighty 9. Also, for all of my people watching who are also critters, because I famously am one, I haven't watched The Mighty Nine yet. I know the whole thing's not out. I think there are 3 or 6 episodes out, but I haven't watched any of it because my partner hasn't been in the mood yet. To be fair, it might be an intentional not in the mood because I haven't been in the mood to finish Love Island, even though we only have like 3 episodes left. So it might be a bit of retaliation. But we also haven't finished the last 3 episodes of the last season of Vox Machina. But I think they said they have 4 Disney princesses, like voice actors in the Mighty Nine show. They have Tiana, Mulan, Moana, the voice actors for these characters. And then I think they have a secret special one that hasn't been revealed yet. I know. I mean, I've watched all of the Vox Machina actual campaign. We just haven't finished the animated show yet, but I think I know what happens at the end of the season, even though it's different than what happens in the actual campaign. You can only see the book club channel on the Discord. Is there a Dreamlight Valley one? You were going to post a picture of you and Sven on there where he's clipping. Wait. Like, Discord isn't showing all of the channels, it's only showing the book club one? That's very strange. I don't know why it would be doing that. Because I didn't change any settings or anything, and it's just the one Discord. And you've had access to it, like, the whole time, right? Because aren't you a mod over there? I'm not sure why that's happening. It's very sunny today, but be sure you don't get too warm. Just rules and book club. Have you tried putting the emoji on the rules thing to like make sure it gives you access? You're not a mod over there? Yeah, you might have to yeah, like Kitty's saying, update your view. I'm not sure how you would do that, or you might have to respond to make sure that you have permissions. I'm not a Discord expert. I haven't changed anything, so you should be like have permission to see everything as long as you like check off the rules. You might have to just change your settings of what you see. I think where the home is where the heart is thing. Oh, Jodie Benson! Wait. Is Avantika who I think it is? Is Avantika the lady that deserves justice? I'm so sorry. This is so important. I have to think about this. Yes! Justice for Avantika! Jodie Benson being cast, if that's the true, means, or if that's the true, absolutely, means even more that every now and then, I love critical, anyway, let me do this. Oh, you were joking. Anyway, hey, Snow White, Tinkerbell wants to throw a celebration in the heart because we saved the ranch and the mountains. Why, what a fun idea. I'd be happy to help. And do you know what? I was just working on a special surprise for Miss Belle. I'm making her an adorable little house of her very own. She's been living in the heart for far too long, and now she needs a real home. Well, yes. A tiny house. Adorable. Yes. It'll be the perfect size for Miss Belle, and everything will suit her perfectly. Oh, but I could use your help. Miss Belle will need some very small furniture for her new home, and I'm afraid I haven't even learned how to make regular-sized furniture yet. Let's see. I'll do my best. I'd like to make sure Miss Belle has very pretty furniture in her home, and I can't imagine anyone could do intricate carving or painting on anything that small. Oh, well, you haven't met miniature painters yet. Perhaps you could speak to Merlin. I'm sure he'll know the best way to shrink furniture. Okay, I'll do that. I'm very upset that you were joking because I do want that to happen. Every now and then, like, I'm sure I probably do this, and people in my actual D&D party actually do this as well, but there's something kind of different when you're watching it. There's a thing that I call a little bit the Vampire Diaries effect, because if you've ever watched the Vampire Diaries, I only read the first book, I think. I don't know if this is a thing in the book, but in the show, it's like the us versus them kind of mentality where like if someone does something bad, someone that they don't like in the show, they're immediately like, oh, they're so evil, we gotta, you know? But if anyone that they like any of their friends do something the same or equally bad, they're like, oh, they're not a bad person though, they just made a mistake. Happens all the time in the Vampire Diaries, but in Critical Role they also kind of do that a lot, and Avantika, unfortunately for me, I feel like was on the receiving end of that. Like as soon as they kind of met her, they were like, we don't like her and therefore we're gonna do everything in our power to stop her, when really kind of what she was going for was not like that bad. Hi, Skater Gaming. Hello, hello. Okay, Merlin. Where are you at? Where are you at? Yes. You heard Miss Bell and was like, what? Bella's moving out? No, 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 no. We're making a house for Miss Bell, comma, Tinker. And from what I've heard and what Snow White just said, it's going to be a itty bitty little tiny house. And we're not going to be able to go inside of it, which is just rude. You know? Tinkerbell's finally here and I can't crash at her place. I don't like that. All right, Merlin, where are you? Does anybody else have as much of a difficult time with the trail that's meant to bring you to characters as I do? I feel like I don't know whether it's user error or the actual trail, but I have so much difficulty with it that I feel like it has to be the actual trail and not just me.
A moment.
Hi,
if you
Nuggy.
would.
Hello.
I need your help.
Ah, Tink, you're here about a set of furniture for our pixie friend's new home, I presume. How'd you know that? Yeah, how did you know that? We wizards have our ways, you know? After all, I've been to the future, or perhaps I transformed into a squirrel and heard it from them. Has anybody watched the show Merlin? Like, the old one? My sister was a huge fan of it. I feel like I watched maybe a season of it. Maybe I should watch it again. Okay. Or Snow White told me about it in Chez Remy over some delicious apple pie.
Well now.
Just build the furniture and place it outside Snow White's house. I'll meet you there and work a bit of magic.
I happen to be the world's most.
Yes, it's been ages though. I feel like I was never really a big like Arthurian legends retelling girly. I had read The Once and Future King when I was in school because my mom made me read it. But I was like, meh. I had read Avalon High and watched Avalon High. And I was like, eh. And then I read Legendborn by Miss Tracy Dion. Shout out to Miss Tracy Dion. And now I'm more of a fan. And I read The Once and Future King again and I thought it was a vibe. For the most part. There are some things about that I was like, oh, that's crazy that you put that in there. Like, I was listening. It's very long and kind of dense. And I was listening to the audiobook for some of it, and I was like reading some of it, and then at some points I was doing both simultaneously. And it was interesting to see some things that the audiobook narrator did not say that my eyes were assaulted with in the text. I was like, wow, yeah, that's something. So proceed with caution, I guess. Floral fairy bench and floral fairy table. Okay. Old like 2012 or old like older? Was it 2012? I feel like it had to be before 2012. But maybe it was 2012. Maybe it just looks older. I don't know. Even though you don't have a bunch or have Wishblossom yet, you put a bunch of the new trees in your valley. Wait, I didn't know the new trees were added to the base game too. Were they? That's pretty cool. You're lurking and you've watched Merlin a few times. Yeah. I mean, I've heard from people who have finished it that it's quite good. I don't really remember too much of it, but I'm pretty sure I only watched the first season. Yeah, the BBC one. That was 2012? That first came? There's no way. I mean, I'm not saying you're lying to me. I'm just saying, what were they doing in the BBC in 2012 was looking like that? Not television program, Programme, because they're British. Is that how y'all always spell program? Oh, 2008 was the first season, according to IMDb. That makes more sense to me. And it ended in 2012, potentially. Okay, because like I said, I only watched the first season. And I was like, that didn't feel like 2012 cinematography to me. Okay. Floral fairy bench and floral fairy table. Hi, Decorista. Hello, hello. Laura, hi. You've been lurking while cleaning. Amazing. Anyone notice we don't have dream shard spots? Yes, I actually noticed that. Maybe the first or second day I was playing the DLC, but I don't remember if I actually said anything about it. I think it might have just been an internal thought. And I don't mind it, but I did find it a little strange. We don't have the dig spots. But yeah, I don't mind because I feel like I don't really need them. And also when I'm decorating, it gets annoying when they pop up. We're gonna move closer to this, I think. So that can I move you here actually? Yeah, I need to move all this stuff. I needs to just make the storage island, but I don't want to do that today. So instead, we're just sliding all this over. And we're gonna make this vegetables. And we're gonna make this. Actually, come to think of it, I don't know that this is going to solve any of my problems. You know what? It's not. I'm just gonna take these spices out, actually. And then we'll just move all. I played myself. I will leave. Wait, I definitely slid through here before. You can be that again. And you can just be that for now. And that will mean this. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, AE. I hope you have a good doctor's appointment. Okay. Place the pixie furniture set near Snow White's house. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't know enough about horses, but why does... Okay. I feel like I've exclusively seen this on Twitch. Maybe Discord also. There's like a little blobby emote that's like twerking in a circle. I feel like some of you have to know what I'm talking about. And I feel like the horse looks like that. I don't know if horses actually move their rears like this in real life, but it's twerking in a circle. Anyone move their main house to Wishblossom Ranch? Wait, what do you mean? You have a main house on every map, just automatically. What was I doing? Oh yes, placing this stuff in front of Snow White's house. Circle twerk, of course. Got a bench. I think that's a bench and these are chairs. Now that I'm thinking about it. No, that's a table and these are benches. Okay. That's not the one I was thinking of, Sundog, but that one is what I mean. That's also doing the thing. Wait for Merlin and meet up with him near Snow White's house. Okay. Well. All would want to work in a line. Well, okay. Listen. I am not a twerker. I don't have the natural assets for it, but I know there are many different types. There's an up and down, there's a side to side, there's an around, there's an upside down. Emery Fairy, thank you so much for the follow. There's a 1-2 pause. There are lots of options. I'm pro twerking. I just am not blessed in that way. Merlin, where are you? Oh, there. I'm not familiar with the zigzag, unfortunately. Schooling us on the Although where I used to live, I'm sure they have these lots of different places. There was like this dance studio. And one of my improv friends, she was really cool. She did like aerial and like circus arts and things like that. But she would go to this dance studio for, I think, pole classes. But they also had like a free day once where they were like a twerking class. It was very enlightening and still
Oh, hello.
not my strong suit. You're quite talented at carpentry, Tink. What charming furniture. Lucky for us, I have a charm of my own. Instrumentum anima magnificus reversa. Okay. Okay, Ella Kanamen Namen. There you are, Tink. One delightfully detailed and delicate pixie-sized furniture set for Tinkerbell's new home. The good news is, my spell merely needed something to duplicate. The original is yours to keep.
Alakazam!
Well, thank you. So cute.
Never forget.
Wait, so we don't have a house?
Is a power.
Okay, well, we're gonna bring the tiny furniture to Snow White. Can I place it? No. The set of furniture is incredibly detailed because it was magically shrunken from regular size. Okay. Snow, Madame, Milady. Just finished watching the review of the video and you're so excited. Oh, nice, nice, nice. You feel like next week's shop is going to be super expensive? Yes, I'm curious to see. I feel like it's kind of a foregone conclusion at this point that we're probably going to have one of the Moonstone packs with cosmetics attached to it. Probably every update. Hopefully it's cute, but because I'm going to need to purchase Moonstones. I'm very worried about the state of my wallet in the upcoming months of Dreamlight Valley, because if this update cycle is any indication, anyway, have they always done that? I feel like that's not how that's supposed to happen. Why did the peach crunch like that? Feel like the red dress we like and saw is the bundle. Really? You think that was the bundle outfit? Oh, really? I don't know. Here's the thing. On the one hand, it's, well, I'm thinking I wouldn't hate it as a bundle outfit, but on the other hand, I feel like it's maybe not, there's not enough muchness to it to be the bundle outfit. But then again, they gave us the bargain busted, basement dusted, unlined
Wanna know a secret?
strawberry dress.
Thank you for
Hi,
coming to
Deb.
visit
Hello,
me.
hello. So maybe that does have enough muchness to it. It's okay. Yes, I know it's sunny. Home is where the heart is. Give. That dress is truly, that's so criminal. I forget about that sometimes. The fact, we need to look at it. I was gonna, anyway, we gotta look at that after. Why, I've never seen such sweet and small furniture before. It's just perfect for Miss Belle's little house. I've kept her busy with the party, but now I need to finish building her house. Could you visit with Miss Belle while I do that? I certainly can. The thing is, that was before they started giving us the versions with the houses too. So they really said, this is all you're getting. And you know what this was? We need a moment of silence. Was it strawberries? But like, the shoes are cute. I don't remember if it had earrings. I don't think so. And then it had the go somewhere where you can actually see the shoes. If I have a place such as this. I don't remember if it came with anything else, but like, what is this dress? I think actually though, wait a second. I think they secretly fixed it a little bit. Now it's still a mess, but okay, so I know we're like a little bit scandalous where the camera is placed at the moment, but like it's the high-low, right? And the low part in the back where you can see the strawberry pattern still, they didn't have that before. It was like pale, like the fabric was only printed on the one side before. It didn't look like this before. So they secretly fixed it. The shape of the dress is still unfortunately tragic, but at least it's not Party City costume level quality anymore. Anyway, I'm done being mean. Okay, talk to Tinkerbell. Come on, placeholder. I gotta find a name for you. Aaron, don't. Gotta come up with a worse one. Not don't put that dress on backwards in circles for. My goodness. Speaking of though, you know what I feel like I would love? You know what I think are cute? The little like, there's a brand that does the kind of thing that I'm thinking of, but I think the style is kind of like the little baby doll dresses. Ariana Grande wore these a lot back in the like, I think this was like the No Tears Left to Cry era, where it's like a little like mini like empire waist bodice, and then it's kind of like poofy, princessy. And there was the one brand around about the time of the panorama that all the girlies wanted. They were very expensive. Cozy Valkyrie, thank you so much for the follow. But they're very cute dresses. They're like fairy tale, princessy, baby doll kind of moments. Very cute. There you are. I was beginning to think you got lost on your way something something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip that. Guess working on my big surprise took up some time, huh? Oh, okay, girl. Don't call me out. It's more of a little surprise. Little surprise, big surprise. I love all surprises. Good ones, that is. Well, we're almost ready for the party. Just missing a few things from Tigger. I put him in charge of games. Or I tried to, but he can't understand me like you. Could you go check on him while I finish some other things in the heart? I mean, you could just tell me to delegate. Instead of sending him doing whatever tomfoolery he's probably doing at the moment. Oh. I know the ground glows where the thing is, but with the dimension of the... Do you know what I mean? Like, if I go in here and go here, the door looks like it's so much farther back, so I always run into it thinking I should still be going, and then my character glitches out. Tigger never brought the games for the party. Okay. Come on, bud. The rain. Tigger, what about those games, sir?
How do you do?
Home is where the heart is. Tigger, Tinkerbell said she tried to ask you to bring some games for the party in the heart. That's right, and all... Wait, I got all the stuff Little Sparkles asked for. At least I think I did. It's kind of hard to tell with those jingly bell sounds. I found a Tiggerific board game and a bowling set thingamahoo. Thingamaho? Thingamaho. Thingamaho. Sure. And I buried them in Pixie Acres just like she wanted. What? You thought Tink wanted you to hide the games? I thought finding the games was the game. I guess I'll search Pixie Acres for the games you buried. Okay. Well, the good news is there's not that many... I mean, there aren't dig spots that, oh, actually spawn, so... Wait, can you stomp that? Do you have stomping abilities? I don't know, actually. For those of you who gave your horses the ability to stomp, were you able to stomp the games out of the ground? Or did you have to do it yourself? Okay. Because I don't remember if I gave my custom horses the digging ability. Okay. Board game, board game. I think this is also part of this area, but it might be down on the beach. I'm also curious if any of you play with the regular game music. Is any of the music in Wishblossom Ranch, like, that's just around the biomes, is any of that... Why are there two of them? Is any of that music from the movies? Okay. Thanks for lurking, Decorista. You're enjoying the new Disney Twisted Wonderland, the show? I've not watched that. I know it's a game, and I believe, well, I don't know if there are also, like, manga? But I know it's a game, and either there's a manga based on the game and the show is based on the manga, or the show is just based on the game. Enter the Wishblossom Heart to start the festivities. But yeah, I haven't watched it. I was aware that it was happening, though. It's on a list of things to potentially watch. You know what I have been doing? I haven't really been watching shows. I've been watching some, like, YouTube content. I usually watch YouTube videos more than I watch shows or movies. I love a video essay. I'm a big fan of a video essay. I'm a big fan of various commentary channels. But I've been reading, well, I started this maybe like a week or two ago, but I kind of just read the first couple chapters and then stopped, but I've been reading it more recently. The Selection by Kiera Cass. Oh my goodness, I'm having such a good time. It's a YA series. It came out in maybe like 2011 or 2012 or something, so it was like in the era of YA dystopian. I didn't like that lag. Of YA dystopian things, and I feel like she was kind of inspired by the Hunger Games. It's kind of giving like the Hunger Games meets The Bachelor, where there are all these, they call them women, but let's be honest. Many of them are girls because they're 16 to 20 and they have to, well, have to is a little bit dramatic, have/get to participate in a competition to win the heart of the prince of their country, kingdom. I don't know. And I've been enjoying it a lot. It's very ridiculous and very silly, and I think it takes itself, like, and the stakes of what are happening more seriously than is probably warranted, but I kind of live for that. It feels very melodramatic in a way. Okay, give. Okay. Oh, welcome, Snow. You found the games! Hooray! Now we can start the celebration. Tink says with these games, the party can start. I was watching, I think I was watching someone's video about reading one of the news articles about the new update, and they were saying they were disappointed that for Cinderella, we're going to be throwing like a friendship ball because we're always throwing some kind of party or event in the quest. And I hadn't really thought about that, but it's actually true. Have I decorated my Eternity Isle at all? Right now it's not decorated, but I do have a full tour on my YouTube channel from when I did have it all decorated. But I tore it down and I haven't redecorated it since. But I do have a full build. It was pretty good, if I do say so myself. I liked it. Before we begin, Miss Bell, Tink and I have a surprise for you. Oh, how cute! Not Gee Willikers, my own little house, and it's just my size. Gosh, and the furniture is so pretty. Tink says, she absolutely loves the new house. Oh, I'm so glad. What else is she saying? I can't wait to move back to Pixie Acres. That's where I lived before the decay started. Do you think we could move our party there? I agree. To Pixie Acres away. Wait. Why does that make me feel kind of sad? Would you use that nifty magic picture card of yours to take a picture of me in the heart? Oh, sure. Let me dismount. Any ideas on the next expansion? No. I mean, now I am kind of the opinion that probably the teaser that we saw at the end of Wishblossom Ranch is for maybe like a mini DLC. I don't know. I feel like the biggest thing that people are asking about that would make sense to be a biome in a new expansion is an underwater one. I feel like that's kind of the biggest request that I've seen, anecdotally. I don't have data though. You're also kind of partied out with the quest because it's the same: cook food, invite some random villagers, decorate, and take a picture. Yeah, I feel like they could do something different. Thanks, Tink. I don't ever want to forget this place. I learned a lot here. Now, about my house. You know the mountains better than me now, since I've been stuck inside so long. Could you do me a favor and pick a nice place to put my new house in Pixie Acres? I can. I got you. Decor Pixie Acres with optional, cute and rustic furniture to make a space for Tinkerbell's house, and also Tinkerbell's house. They have several more spaces for other expansions. Yeah, I think we'll get other full-sized expansions, but I also think it's possible that we could end up getting some smaller types of DLCs. Things like single biome maps, things like that would kind of be functionally somewhat similar to like floating islands in the amount of space maybe. But I also think we could end up getting DLC that you pay for that's maybe just characters and their quests and rewards. Because I think I could really see them. Okay. Now, I am not saying whether I necessarily agree that this is going to be the best for players. I don't know how quality control would be, since sometimes it's already a little bit higgledy-piggledy, a little hoopty-doopty, a little helter-skelter. But I could see them continuing to do a big expansion at the end of every year and then trying to pad out the rest of the year with a couple other smaller paid things, like a single biome place, maybe a paid realm, maybe just character packs that come with like a bundle of maybe characters from the same IP and their friendship quests. I don't know. I really think it's possible that something like that could happen. And how much of I feel like there's some evidence that this could happen. Nothing sketchy. You know, soon we're probably going to have another community survey, because they often have those kind of sort of near the top of the year. And I really hope this year they don't have the stipulation that they want people to not talk about it in the community. I will say I feel like Dreamlight Valley is a game that not only inherently, but also by design and from the way that the community managers like engage on social media, etc., and the way that they talk about things and like, I don't know, their showcase, bringing up the community and such. I feel like it's a game that really has a strong community aspect and considers that one of its biggest strengths. And I think by having something like a survey where you're talking about potential things that are coming to the game, potential things that people are hoping to see in the game or rooting for, I think it's a detriment to tell people that they can't talk about that. So I hope they change that next year. That's my pitch, you know? Because in the past, we were always able to talk about it, but the most recent one, they were like, yeah, we don't want people discussing the things that are in the survey. And that was just a little unfortunate. Some of these things don't really make a lot of sense together, but I want to give it a little something, something. Let's see. The rain ambiance. Welcome, Tinkerbell! Oh my goodness! You were hoping Cinderella would have a door in the castle? Me too. Did we have a cutscene? Is it so bad that I can't remember? I don't think we had a cutscene opening the other side of the doors in the castle. I feel like we need one. I feel like we need one when we get the next realm, but isn't the next realm Lady in the Tramp? No offense to Lady and the Tramp, but it doesn't feel epic enough to warrant a big cutscene. Cinderella would feel epic enough. You picked a really nice spot for my house, Tink. Thank you for helping Snow White build it. That means a whole lot to me. Guess I'm out of the heart for good now. Funny, I didn't think I'd have a hard time saying goodbye. You can always come visit. I know, you're right, and I really, really love my house. Thanks again, Tink. I thought I was throwing a celebration party, but you and Snow White made it a housewarming too. All right, speaking of though, what do you want for gifts? Shiny emerald, yellow pitcher plant, and bumblestone. Okay, let me go to my house and get those. You never liked the cats in Lady and the Tramp? Oh! That wasn't a you, oh. That was a me remembering that that's the thing that exists in Lady and the Tramp. You know, we live, we learn. We love, we learn. We laugh, we learn. We cry, we learn. Also, just give us Atlantis already. Yes, but in a way that does it justice. Because Atlantis deserves the best. Okay. Bumblestone, yellow pitcher plant, shiny emerald. I'm really getting good at remembering things. Pocahontas better have a door. Not know that I don't like that I feel like she shouldn't have one. Just know, if I remember correctly from the roadmap, it seems like she will not. The first 3 updates of the year are Lady and the Tramp, Pocahontas, and Hercules. And it seemed like Lady and the Tramp and Hercules were going to be realms, and Pocahontas is not going to be a realm based off of like the verbiage that they used and how that typically translates to realm or not realm updates. I could be wrong, but does anyone remember what exactly it said? It feels like it's not going to be one. Bumblestone. You wish we could get Disney Channel characters? I mean, I feel like there's been discussion of Disney Channel characters being like something they would consider, or at least Disney Channel representation, even if it's not characters specifically. So I think it's not outside of the realm of possibility. If we were to get Disney Channel things, I personally, listen, I still am writing for in-game concerts. Concert events. I don't know how it would happen. I don't know when, where, why, who, but I have requests. And I would love to have High School Musical characters and a little musical number. Why not? I would love to have the Cheetah Girls as a joke, but also kind of seriously. I kind of want Boys in Motion. I think Descendants characters would be really fun. I know it would be weird, like in terms of canon and stuff, but the canon in this game is already so wonky that I think they wouldn't even have to explain it. But I think Descendants would probably be the best fit, but I think there are other things that I would like more potentially. A cheerful whistle is just the thing to lift your... Wait, no, I'm not here for you. I know I did intentionally track you. That was my bad. I meant to track Tinkerbell. You want the mouse from Rescuers? Wait, which one? You want Mickey's House of Mouse? Wait, like, how do you mean? Dreamlight Valley typically go every other update realm to no realm. I mean, they tend to. I think like this year, actually, at the start of the year, they did 2 realms in a row, or at some point. It was the Alice in Wonderland and the update right before or after that, I think, but I don't remember what it was. But I think we had 2 realms back to back there. All right, Tinkerbell. Show me what you got. For friendship rewards. Oh. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull up my my spreadsheet. You would think I would remember to do this ahead of time, but I forgot what I want to make Tinkerbell for her role, and I'm about to level her up. So, Tinkerbell. Gardening. Cool. All right. Pink? Oh, there you are. I love that she glows. It makes it easier to find her than people like Woody and Buzz. The nightclub itself. Oh, okay. I don't know why House of Mouse just made me think of Disney Villain's Curse Cafe, which I still haven't played, but I think would be kind of fun. What's Neverland like? Oh, it's tops, truly. It's full of fun, wonder, danger, and a little magic. Where did she get this vocab from? It's tops. And what did she say earlier that I thought was funny? In the heart, I don't remember, but it doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't really feel like what she would say. But I also haven't watched the actual Tinkerbell movies apart from the first one in a long time. It's full of fun, wonder, danger, and a little magic. Why is it called Neverland? I'm actually curious. One thing well, I mean, I know, but I suppose it's because when you're there, you never have to grow up. That's why Peter likes it so much. I'll take you there if you ever want to visit. One of my favorite things is, Peter and the Starcatcher. Well, Peter and the Starcatcher is a play based on the book Peter and the Starcatchers, plural. And I love the Peter and the Starcatchers books. I also incidentally love the play. Do I think we could get the Muppets? Listen, the way I feel about the Muppets is not dissimilar to the way... Okay, actually, rant time! Rant time! The way I feel about the Muppets is not too dissimilar to the way that I feel about Star Wars. I feel like I don't necessarily want the Muppets. That is so cute. Those are cute. That is cute. Wait, we've seen that before. That's cute. These are really fun. This kind of reminds me of like Treasure Planet for some reason. But I think maybe these are meant to be kind of like, what are the characters' name? Clank and Bobble or something? Although in my mind, actually, we don't talk about this enough. The characters that are the Tinkerers from the Tinkerbell movies, at least the first one, that are like her friends, why are they kind of Milo and Clagger coded? Or I guess why are Milo and Clagger from Arcane kind of them coded? Clank and Bobble. Okay, look at me! But I need to look at the stuff. This is really cute, gardening. But back to my rant. The way I feel about Muppets is kind of how I feel about Star Wars, which is I don't necessarily want it, but I know a lot of people do, and I think people should get what they want in this game. So I support anybody who wants the Muppets, even though I want the Muppets less than I want Star Wars, and I don't really want Star Wars. But I think the Muppet truthers need to understand that the Star Wars truthers exist, and if they're riding for the Muppets, which are Disney owned now, they should ride for Star Wars too. And if they don't want Star Wars because it's only now Disney owned, I don't know. I feel like the Muppets wasn't always Disney owned, right? I feel like the Muppets truthers and the Star Wars truthers need to have each other's back. And if they don't, I support neither. That's a lie. I support both because I want people to be happy. You want Figment? I don't think that's illogical. I also feel like they really hinted at Figment in Rift in Time. Team up time. Exactly. Actually, let me do a quick one too. Sometimes I ask questions that a quick Google can solve. That's not Google. The Muppets was acquired by Disney in 2004 and was not always Disney. Okay. I mean, granted, Star Wars was acquired more recently than that, but I stand by it. I stand by it. If people are okay with Muppets, even though it's an acquisition and not okay with Star Wars, I think that's hypocritical. And I feel like we support both or we support neither, and I support both. We're getting a raid. Oh my goodness, from Twitch? Welcome in. Oh my goodness. Is this our first Twitch raid? Give me a second to see what's going on. Scarlet, thank you. No, it's not our first Twitch raid, but it's one of our first. I don't remember how to shout out people. I tried to do this before. Kitty, would you mind shouting out Scarlet, please? Welcome in, everybody. What were you up to? Scarlet's Cozy Corner, welcome in. Cozy Rocky, Cozy Elfheim, hello. Lee and Rose, Lady Danbury, Mama Falcon, Meg, hello. Scarlet, thank you so much for bringing your community over. I really, really appreciate it. Kyrie, you're okay with eventually getting Star Wars, Marvel, and Muppets? That's how I am. I don't want them necessarily, but I'm okay with them because I know other people want them. You know me from YouTube originally? Yes, I am both on YouTube and Twitch as we speak. Also, thank you YouTube people for liking the stream. And if you haven't yet, can you? Because we have like almost 200 people here and not even 100 likes yet, which is, you know, rude. A little rude. Just a teeny tiny. You were doing some questing with Tigger and showcased Dream Snap results from the community. Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, how did everyone do on their Dream Snaps? I somehow managed 4,000 moonstones. I'm not really sure how that happened because I was not the biggest fan of my Dream Snap. I'm gonna go to a place to look at this Tinkerbell thing because it's really raining here. But I was really happy about that. And we have been today checking out some reset stuff like the premium shop. We looked at the little video clips from, I forgot it rains here too. Yeah, we looked at the video clips from the developer update and that was a lot of fun. And we just finished the Tinkerbell quest to have her be an actual villager now, which is exciting stuff. You got 4K, nice. Kitty, thank you so much for doing that shout out for Scarlet's Cozy Corner. Anyone who is hanging out with me on Twitch, please go check them out. Oh, indoor only. Well, my. Let me grab a house. What? I'm team, give us fewer things that are exclusively indoor or exclusively outdoor items. Just let us put everything everywhere. I don't really know why we can't. Because it's a Magic game. I understand if it's like way too big, but if something's indoor only, it's not going to be too big for outdoors. That doesn't make sense. You know? The Arendelle accessories. Yes, I put them on my horse. I waited to wear this outfit for real until I got all the Arendelle accessories because I wanted to match with my horse and for it to be very regal and dramatic, and it is. Forest Pixie Cabinet. You know what I thought this was kind of going to be? I'm embarrassed to say. Okay, no, it's fine to say this because we have one. I thought this was going to be like a little bar moment. Not dissimilar to the one that we have from the Snuggly Duckling. I kind of wish it was that now, actually. Imagine if we had a mushroom fairy bar that was like this. I don't know why I got something like this from this icon, but I did, and now I'm filled with disappointment. It's very cute though. It's a very, very cute item. I just saw something that was not existing, and now I'm a little bit disappointed, but I do love it. You're doing the same thing with the outfit? Wait, you really want cars? Something about cars sounds so creepy to me. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Cars fan in general, but also I just feel like something about seeing them in my valley would creep me out a little bit. You thought it was going to be an insert wall piece. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like what... I don't know if I thought it was going to stick out or go into the wall, but I thought it was going to be like a big thing. Also, I can see Tinkerbell's house up close and personal, and it's very cute. It's very, very cute. Here's my qualm, though. This is really cute, but it would have been cuter as a furniture item, so I could put multiple of them around in little fairy areas, you know? I know I can put it on this map, right? And on the other, wait, no. It's a villager house, so I can't even put it on multiple maps, right? Prib, thank you so much for being a member for 30 months. Oh my goodness. Also, hello. Scarlett, thank you for doing that. That was so sweet to go over to YouTube and drop a like. I appreciate you. Yes, I'm a little bit disappointed it's not a furniture item because it would be super cute to dot around some little fairy court areas. Okay, we're gonna level Tink a little bit. I really want those goggles though. We're gonna ignore all of our sister balloons. You don't want the characters. Oh yeah, from cars running around your valley. Yeah, I like the cars items that we have, except for the cone house. The cone house still makes me mad, but the other buildings and large furniture items that we have, I think are really cute. But the characters themselves, I don't know. It's like kind of like horses running up stairs, but creepier. Something about specifically the idea of the cars driving up little ramps and stairs kicks me out. I don't like it. But again, I know people want it and not everything is about me, so I support everybody in their endeavors to have the characters that they want, except Frollo. I would actively campaign against. I would start a petition. I'm always threatening to start petitions. I would start a petition to have Frollo removed from the game or not added if they ever thought about it. No worries, Scarlett. I totally understand. Thank you again for bringing your community over. I hope you have a great rest of your day. You'll take Cars characters as gliders? I mean... Okay, so I need you to understand that my brain initially thought of the Cars characters as gliders as me standing on one of the cars like it was a surfboard and gliding, which is creepy. But I understand that probably we would be sitting in it as though it was an actual car. But that's also a little bit creepy to me because the windshields are the eyeballs, right? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. There's no good option. I'm sorry, I would have to be standing on the hood of the, like, on the top of the car like a surfboard. There's no good option. They would never go that low to get Frollo. I certainly hope not. That's the one character that I'm like, Anyway, I'm not... We could also just not have, I don't know. Also, I missed a follow, I think. Or something. Let me find. Christy Elizabeth, thank you so much. I was so distressed thinking about Cars gliders and how that would possibly work that I missed it. Meg, also thank you for the follow. That might have even gotten us to 220 followers on Twitch, which is pretty fantastic. Imagine we got Quasimodo and the entire Notre Dame Cathedral. Listen, I'm not anti Hunchback of Notre Dame edition. I'm specifically anti Frollo. Esmeralda? Slay. Slay. One of the lovely ladies who used to be officially recognized as a Disney princess, if I'm not mistaken, and then was removed from the lineup for some unknown reason. Thanks for hanging out, Magda. I hope you have a lovely sleep. What else was I going to say? Cars, creepy. Oh, one thing I do not really enjoy Cars as a movie. That's no hate to anyone who does. Well, here's the thing. Actually, I haven't watched it in years, and I know that the idea is lightning is washed up and broken, busted or something, or just like not doing so hot and goes to find himself in the desert or accidentally get broke, busted, being towed. No, he's trying to get someplace and then and I don't know. He finds himself in the desert accidentally, I think. But cute. I'm glad you love your house, Tink. And it's kind of very much like You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home, Hannah Montana movie vibes, right? Except he's not from the desert to begin with. Anyway, my point is I am not against the idea of the movie. I just don't really remember liking it very much. But one thing that I find is particularly egregious, which I've talked about before. I'm sorry to anybody who's heard this rant. It's nothing new. I don't like the song Life is a Highway. In fact, I actively dislike the song Life is a Highway. And the fact that everyone loves it so much and it was in everything for so long gives me the heebie-jeebies. Did I watch the movie at all? Yeah, when it first came out, when I was a kid. And then I think I saw part of it when my brother was a kid. My brother is so much younger than me. I mean, he's still technically a kid, but when he was like a kid. But even he had the good sense to like the Cars that's like the second one or something better. And he liked the Planes movie even better than Cars. So I didn't see the first one very much. Love a good Cars rant. Yeah, I don't know. Again, if I watched the movie, I would probably think the plot is fine, but I don't think I could ever watch the movie because then I'd have to listen to Life is a Highway. And one thing about Life is a Highway, they wouldn't just put it in a movie once. It would always be in the movie like at 3 different points and in the end credits. What are we doing? You know? Like, you're Disney, you have budget. You know what song to me feels like Life is a Highway but better? I don't even know what this song is. But the one, some of you are real ones and you'll know what I mean. The song that feels like Life is a Highway would have been played in the scene, but they picked a better song. In Cheaper by the Dozen, when the family is moving to their new house and you see the one scene of them driving on the highway. That song. Not that this is the road and these are the hands. What does that mean? You know what song I would take over Life is a Highway? The one in Hannah Montana where they're like, get your dog back, get your cat back, get your kitchen sink back, get your whiskey back. The country song backwards one? That one. Get your job back, get your house back. Darth, hello, hello. It was your son's favorite movie, the first movie? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe, no, I don't think I was too old for Cars. I really don't think I was. I think I was probably like the age range that was like, no, Messonade, that was a compliment to Rascal Flatts saying that they write a song, or they wrote a song that I don't hate. You know what other song? Okay, maybe I do hate Rascal Flatts. Maybe I do hate Rascal Flats. I'm so sorry to, actually, am I sorry to those men? I don't know them. I don't know anything about them. They're probably fine. I don't know. But what I do know is maybe I do hate them because I was about to say, you know what song I also think is overrated? Whatever the song is that's like, God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Overrated. You also thought I was gonna mention how Secrets by One Republic played 6 times in Sorcerer's Apprentice. You know what? Actually, speaking of songs that are... Everyone you know had that song in their wedding is... I'm sorry. You know what I think is like a very, very sweet wedding song? This is a very personal story, I guess. It wasn't in my wedding, but it's like a family story. My grandparents are very sweet. They're a very cute interracial couple who's still very much in love. And they had their wedding song is There's a Place for Us from West Side Story because they got married in like the 60s when white people didn't marry black people very much. I think that's very wholesome. Definitely beats God Bless the Broken Road in my humble opinion. What else was I going to say? One Republic, Secrets. Oh, I don't mind One Republic. I feel like everyone hates One Republic. But I think their radio songs are catchy. I don't really know any of their non-radio songs. But something that was recommended to me again recently was a video of that one I'm sure it's been just like trending because it was just Thanksgiving here in the US, but that one Gossip Girl Thanksgiving episode where everyone was just having the most insane clapbacks at each other over What You Say by Jason Derulo. So funny. And Eric in particular is like, you know what, Jenny? Your sweet potatoes are bland. It's so good. Or like, I don't know, Vanessa for some reason just gets up and walks away from the table. And it's always playing Jason Derulo. It's so good. One thing Gossip Girl was gonna do is give you a Thanksgiving episode filled with drama. One Republic don't deserve the hate. Their music is like generic pop, which I don't mean as a bad thing. I don't mind generic pop music. Their music is like good generic pop music. One Republic is who else also gets that hate? Imagine Dragons also gets that. I also feel like Imagine Dragons is just like good generic pop. But One Republic, the lead singer was Ryan Tedder, right? One thing about Ryan Tedder, he can write a song. He writes for everybody. And all of them are bangers. Like, I don't know. One Republic also played at my university once, and I got to see them live, and that was pretty cool. You're lurking, trying to build your Infinity Nikki house from a real-life blueprint. Nice. I feel like maybe I've had too much coffee and not enough food. I feel a little jittery. Maybe that's laughing at how much I don't like cars, though. You hated Life is a Highway? It was just overplayed. Like, to high heaven for like 10 years. You never liked Cars? And hated they did a song for it. Oh no, you loved the entirety of the Hannah Montana soundtrack. The Hannah Montana movie is golden. It's so very good. Okay, what do I need to do? Tinkerbell, where are you level-wise? I really just want the cute, like, goggles. Well, cute. Maybe I need to wait and see. Oh, that's what we didn't talk about yet. This, I was expecting to be in the premium shop this week since they added it to, like, we could see that it was available, and next week is an update. So I expected this would be here by now. Maybe next week or something. Thanks for lurking, Lady Danbury. What about Coldplay? How do I feel about Coldplay? I've never listened to a Coldplay album, but I feel like all of the songs I've heard by them were fine. Fine to good. They did that one with Beyonce. That's really good. Crib, wait, are you famously a Coldplay stan? I don't think I knew this about you, and I feel like this is a wonderful piece of lore. For some reason, when I think about Coldplay, I specifically think of a song that's not by Coldplay, and is in fact by Jimmy Eat World. The song called Hear You Me, famously a very emotional and heartfelt song by them, I'm sure, because I think I've heard the story of it before and it is very touching, you know, but also famously from Cinderella story. One of the greatest films ever made. Wait, what's wild? That I didn't know that Prib's a Coldplay stan? Okay. Or that I think of Jimmy Eat World when I think of Coldplay. I can't help it. Just pops in there. One more level. Okay. What kind of things do I need? I specifically mostly need resources from Pixie Acres. I really have to kind of double down on which build kit I want to use for my storage island. But I'm so up in the air about what I actually want. Sure. But I only have so much time. This is why I need dream teams. So I can snag resources from other people. I know we have multiplayer where I could do that, but multiplayer still scares me. I feel like no one's been banned recently, but it's still hard to get the fear, get over the fear. I guess I could also plant some stuff. Fish some things. You know what? Let's take a break to fish. Because I do remember needing fishing resources, like the balloons and stuff, for some of the craftables. The sound of the horse mining is something. Is it? The neigh or the crash? Or both? I don't know what it is about these pants. They feel like they would be the coziest, most secure, like, leggings in existence. I would feel like they would feel like shapewear leggings, but in the way that's comfy. I don't know. I don't wear, like, shapewear ever, but I feel like I would like it. Because when I get a pair of leggings that, like, you know, I feel so supported. It's like a nice comforting hug around your belly. The neigh crash? Well, yeah. You hate the whinny the horse makes as it bashes the rocks? It's... I feel like it maybe doesn't need to be every time, is how I feel about it. It can be an occasional sound. Ah, the feathers, of course. That was the other thing that I needed a lot of. I also need to get, on Tinkerbell's quests, because that's how I get the wings for the horse. You hate mining on the horse, it takes too long. I don't mind it if I'm just running around doing things. It's pretty quick when you actually feed them and brush them and pet them. Does anybody else have the almost unfightable urge to sing Memory from Cats anytime they get a memory orb? Because I do. I usually give into it when I'm not streaming, but when I'm streaming, I really try not to sing it. I don't mind it, huh? Welcome back, Decorista. Thanks for stopping by, Prib. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Yes, one memory down. Tink, how are you looking? Girl, I need these goggles. I need these goggles. I'm probably gonna look so ridiculous in them. Sing it. There are some songs that, like, after somebody of a certain caliber sings it, no one's gonna catch me singing it in public. Like, why would I do that to myself? I don't know if you know this. Jennifer Hudson sang Memory. So there's no way my mouth is fixing itself in a public forum to attempt to make the sounds that she made. It's also why you won't catch me singing any songs from Wicked ever again. Yeah, no, just in private. Once Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo have hit those notes, it's time to wrap it up. Okay. That was fun. That was fun. I guess I could actually feed my horse and brush it and stuff to make it do things faster, but do I need to do that right now? I don't think so. Unless I wanted to dig for some resources. Because then I could dig faster.
Nobody's better at fun than us.
Has anyone finished all of their friendship quests from Wishblossom Ranch yet? If so, did you have a favorite character's friendship quest? Like, well, which character's friendship quests were your favorite, I guess, is what I mean to ask, not which character is your favorite. Although you could tell me which character your favorite is as well. I don't think I could do a better sentimental man. You know... I feel like it might get a little dicey on a couple of the low notes. I fancy myself to have a fairly strong lower register, but some of them, like when he says everyone deserves a chance to fly, I feel like some of that gets a little low. And I'm not entirely sure. Did I get the mining memory piece that eluded me for a while? I did. I got it quite a while ago. I was overjoyed. It's unfortunate that I got it off of stream, because that would have been quite the experience on stream. You really enjoy Cruella? I feel like so far interacting with Cruella has been like a less funny, more brutal Mother Gothel. I don't know. Do we hate... Who do we hate more? I know we've had more time with Mother Gothel, but I don't know. I feel like Mother Gothel is funny, though. You only have Snow White? It's very sad? That's okay. You'll get there with the other ones. I'm always team take your time and just enjoy it at your own pace. Especially since we're not getting another drop for Wishblossom Ranch. There's no need to rush through it. But that is another reason why I think we could be getting a little mini DLC some point halfway through the year. It's a long time to not try to, I don't know. I don't know. What do all of you think? Do you think the next time we get like a paid DLC is going to be this time next year for like the end of year big expansion? Or do you think we could get something smaller before then? You're at the beginning of the Tigger quest? Tigger's your only villager left, and the Disney horses and Sven. Ah. Yeah, I don't think I've reached level 10 with any of the horses yet. I'm not too worried about that one. I still haven't leveled most of my companions yet either, which actually, you know what? I don't want to get off of the horse, so I'm not going to do that. But it would be smart of me to have had some of the critters equipped. You think we could get something smaller, but you wouldn't be shocked if you had to wait. I feel like for me, I don't know. I feel like I imagine that when we were getting the DLC in smaller drops, they were probably still working on finishing everything leading up to the second drop. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think with Storybook Vale, they had the entire thing done in November and we're just waiting to drop half of it until later. I imagine they probably had maybe a good amount of it done, but then we're still working on finalizing it leading up to its release. So that's why I feel kind of like now that we got all of Wishblossom Ranch in one drop, probably the time that they spent or would be spending on finishing up the second half or the second and thirds of it, they could be spending on like a smaller DLC. I don't know. Hey, Bae. Hello, hello. Do characters level up while you're on a horse? I think so. Right? I feel like, I hope so. The critters do. I know we took a break and we're... Let me see if I can do something on the horse facing Tinkerbell and see if she gets XP. That would be really unfortunate if they didn't. And something I didn't Yes. As long as you're doing actions where they would get XP. Okay. That's what I thought, because that's how it is with the critter companions, but... I'm not sure. Tinkerbell? Oh, there you are, girl. I mean, it doesn't show her getting the XP, but that might be because she has... Oh, now it does. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go somewhere else. I do wish there was a way to fish on the horses. I mean, obviously the horse wouldn't be able to do it, but we could sit on a horse and cast our line and fish, right? I don't know. I feel like we could. You know what? Actually, no. Dismount. I feel like maybe I should plant a little garden. We could use the vacuum from the horses. Yeah, that's probably my biggest request. Okay. Moving so slowly. I just really want these goggles. No worries, kitty. Oh my, oh my. I'm excited to see the quality of life clip tomorrow. See if there's anything unexpected in there. And yeah, I'm kind of like... I don't know, so-so about how the villager summoning thing is going to work. Obviously, until we see it, there's no way to know, but from the description that was on websites from the press release, it seems like maybe it's not going to be something that I use super often. Today's clip was the Star Path reveal and the premium shop things. Yeah, I mean, it looked pretty good. We definitely spent a fair amount of time at the start of stream looking at all that stuff, and I'm excited. I mean, my moonstones are going to be gone. My wallet's going to be a little lighter after buying more moonstones, but I'm excited about it. Okay. Grab some seeds. Start with these. There we go. Okay, Tink, come on. The final push to level 5, I think. I don't have any idea where we are. Oh, yeah, we're so close. I also wish there was a way to plant seeds on a horse, because you can water them, but it kind of feels like, I don't know. When do you all use the horses to water crops? I feel like the only time I would really use it was if I had a garden just kind of chilling in the world and I had something like pumpkins where they have to be watered halfway through their grow time. If I was walking past on a horse and I noticed that they needed to be watered. But I feel like if you're planting a garden, it's more hassle to plant everything and then summon the horse and get on the horse and water with the horse. It's easier to just do it yourself. Okay. I love them. I love them! I don't know. I love them. They're so goofy. And I feel like they look cute with, like, not this one, this one. Wait, I love them. Or like this one. Oh my goodness. What was the little, yeah, look. Let me live my extra life, okay? This is cute. Steampunk fairy, yes! She's even got the little magnify. Look, she's ready for whatever she's gonna do. The texture on the actual base part of it looks really good. Cruella would have no words. You know what? You're probably right. I love that I can see my little eyeballs. Wait, ah! I don't know why I yelled. Yes. Look at those eyes. Crazy. Hey, Tink. He's like, I look good at least. I don't know. Giving leaf fairy realness or stranded on an island with nothing but leaves. Yes. My preferred aesthetic. Stranded on an island with nothing but leaves with jean shorts under my skirt. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up for today. Oh, thank you for over 100 likes on the YouTube stream. I really appreciate you all. I'm gonna see if anybody else is playing anything on YouTube's end and Twitch's end so we can go and spread the love. I think that would be great. I will be back on Friday with a member stream, and then we'll be back on Sunday with a normal public Dreamlight Valley stream. We're gonna go see Steph celebrating 6,000 subscribers and more Wishblossom Ranch stuff, maybe a dream snap on YouTube. And on Twitch, we are gonna go see, let's see. We're gonna go see Where's the Cake 22, who's doing some Dreamlight Valley stuff. So please, on your platforms, wherever you are, please hang out and go share some love with those creators. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or night, and take care of yourselves. And I will see you all soon. Goodbye, everybody.
Okay. Honey coral. Can we name